maybe I bumped into a celebrity who was incognito or something, or just playing civilian-ish kind of thing, but
no, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, I think some of the best people aren't the famous people. It's just the people we meet in life.
Yeah. Hey, Rick again, West Michigan Tech Services, and I still have Tim here from WMGB Home Improvement. Tim. So I love hearing people's tales, people's stories, something that's happened to you in your life. Is there and I let you know this, that we were going to try this out yesterday over text message. So you're not totally shocked and surprised. Do you have a story or something that's happened in your life that you're willing to share with people that might be seeing this online? What's happened in your life, Tim?
Oh, geez. That's a tough question when you ask that. I read your text. He sends me a text on this, by the way. And I'm like, geez, did you meet any famous people? Do you have any great tales? Do you have any stories? Gosh, over the course of your life, you meet so many people. It's hard to isolate, the ones. I probably, have a couple. The first shout out you really should do is probably to, those that brought you to the planet, right? Your folks. I was very fortunate enough to have 2 loving sets of grandparents.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, on both sides. And the teachings that they taught me into my adulthood, you can never replace.
Yeah.
I had a grandfather that was that showed that, loving and laughing and being with kids is very important. I'll never forget my grandfather. I was 15 years old, I think, and I was on his deck, and I was leaning over the railing, and he comes out, and he says, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Good." He says, "So you're 15?" I'm like, "Yeah." He says, looks around. He says, "All right, ain't nobody around." He says, "You are in the best physical shape of your life. You know that. There are girls all over right now that are in the same physical condition. Don't forget that. Chase them, and don't let your grandmother hear what I'm telling you right now."
All right.
So that was a huge blessing, and part of my upbringing was my grandparents, right?
Yeah.
There's as far as maybe people that you meet that are, famous. I mean, I guess I've met quite a few, but I'll tell you, I was in Las Vegas one time with my wife, and I forget where we were. There's so many darn casinos out there. I don't know. But we were, I was playing, what's the one with the ball? Craps. Yeah, is that craps?
Craps? No, that's the dice. I think that's roulette.
Roulette. Yeah, roulette. So I had sat there, and I was playing, I was keeping my own, right? I think I sat there for 45 minutes, and I'm talking to this guy next to me.
All right.
And we were just having a good old time, man, joking back and forth and talking. And after a while, there was a whole crowd of people kind of like standing around the table. And I'm just kind of like, oh, wow, there's a lot of people want to, play at this table, So I think I was probably there for about 45 minutes, just jawing with this guy, laughing, having a good time. And I was like, "Hey, I'll see you around, Paul." He's like, "Yeah, see you, Tim." So I get up and I leave, and I walk back, and my wife says, "Do you know who that was?" And I'm like, "Who?" She says, "That guy you were playing with." I said, "No." She says, "That's Paul Rodriguez, a comedian."
Oh, no way.
Nobody's probably heard his name for a while, but I think he loved the fact that I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And we were just 2 guys jawing.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was kind of cool,
That's a cool encounter.
Yeah. Never seen him after that. Never called me.
Funny how that happens.
Yeah. Guess what happens in Vegas really stays there.
It did that. Except now you're talking about it.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
I never met no famous people.
Me?
Yeah.
I have never met a famous person.
Huh.
I've never even maybe I bumped into a celebrity who was incognito or something, or just playing civilian-ish kind of thing, but
no, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, I think some of the best people aren't the famous people. It's just the people we meet in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of the reason I want to do this little segment, though, is because I can sort of live vicariously a little bit, but at the same time, I've heard some amazing stories. I've heard some amazing stories over the years, and I think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's entertaining to me, at least, to hear people's stories. So interesting.
Yes.
All right. If you think of anything else, anything else like that, let's sit back in the studio again sometime.
Yeah. You never know. There's a lot of stuff that rolls up in those heads, and a memory comes back to you every now and again.
Well, I didn't even think of the segment until like a little while ago, and I was like, oh, I probably better let Tim know I intend to do this so he doesn't feel blindsided. But yeah, it's probably one of those things where you'll be at home tonight, sitting on the couch, and go, oh, I should have talked about the one time I shut down the nuclear reactor that was going haywire. Wow, that would have been a great story, huh?
Yeah, I know we're just, playing around. So I lived in this house in Dutton. You know where Dutton is?
No,
you don't know where Dutton is?
That's south.
It's south.
East of
kind
here,
of towards Caledonia, right?
All right, yeah.
Lived in this house, rented this house from this guy. Me and my buddy, we didn't have a job, and seen a for rent sign. So we stopped in, oh, he's over at the body shop. So we went over there and like, hey, we rent your house. He says, all right. We're like, we don't have jobs, but we could give you some money later, and he took a liking to us, right? So we got the place. We did get jobs.
So you rented out a house by telling the guy we have no jobs and money to pay you.
Yeah, no money down deal. Yeah, right?
That's
but so there was an oven in the house, and me and my buddy had I think we'd gone out to someplace that evening, and we put a piece in the oven. I don't know what time that was. But yeah, and then we decided we'd just lay on the couch and watch some TV, right? So, the friend of mine that we rented the house with, he come downstairs about 1:30 in the morning. House is filled with smoke.
Oh my God.
Screaming, hollering, we're like, what's the deal, dude? Oh my God, the oven's on fire. First thing I learned about fire safety is you're supposed to have a fire extinguisher in the house. Oh, we didn't have one. So I ran down to a corner store. Right, 24-hour little gas station. I ran in. I'm like, you got a fire extinguisher? The guy's like, yeah, you can't take it. I ran behind the counter, grabbed that fire extinguisher, ran that sucker all the way home, put that out. I fixed that oven the day we moved out. My buddy was mad at me the whole time.
Mad at you because you fixed the oven?
No, he was mad because I never fixed it until we moved out.
All right.
But I think it taught him some really good cooking skills.
I think it taught him not to rent to people without jobs. Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
Yeah. What about you? You got to have something.
Actually, I've got some life stories. I really do. I suffered an emotional thing that happened in my life. Yeah. Being a guy, it's always about a woman, right?
Sure.
It's always a woman. I actually had a year of my life where my family was comparing me to Forrest Gump, the movie character.
Yeah.
Not just because I talk slow, but because I quit my job. I left my apartment. I had two garbage bags of clothes thrown in the back of my truck. A buddy and I, just $120 between the two of us, drove to Florida.
Huh.
Didn't know anybody down. Well, at first didn't know anybody down there. And he goes, I think my dad's down here. So stopped at Fort Myers, bumped into a guy who was really cool at the bar. He's like, yeah, I own a boat right here. We don't have a place to live. We're probably going to sleep in the pickup truck. And he's like, I got extra beds in my boat. You guys sleep here. Stayed with him for a little while, got a job, bounced around, did all kinds of things. I mean, I went literally like Forrest Gump. I went out on a shrimping boat twice.
Did you really?
I did. Not with Bubba. That'd have been cool. But no, actually quite the opposite of Bubba. The captain was a heroin addict and the rigman was a crack addict. So, after being out after the first week when they ran out of their drugs, that was a little hairy. Being the third man on the boat, I thought I was going over, but yeah,
that's a good story. I like that.
Oh, that's not even where it stopped. But yeah, I got a crazy story. I got a crazy life story.
That's fabulous.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this was all I had planned.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well,
just
okay.
I have to add this. I have to add the story. So talking about
you record this one?
I am recording right now. So Anley and I, my wife and I are shopping for our second home, right?
Yeah.
we've got a little bit of equity. We're looking at houses that are a little bigger, a little better, and man, we aren't finding anything. So we're going to these open houses on our own, and we stop at this one house. And I I have to admit, I guess I grew up West Michigan in the city, far from a stable life, but so we pull up to this one house and oh, this is a nice house. It's a ranch style with a walkout basement underneath it, and we get down to the basement, going downstairs, and it has that room in it.
Oh.
Why is there one wall of mirrors with that gold flake wave to it, a hot tub? It's like,
Yes.
oh, this is the naughty room.
Yeah, they're out there.
They are
You know?
out there. Oh my gosh.
You know what else is besides that type of weird stuff that you find is, people think that when somebody comes to their house, you ever have somebody come over uninspected and maybe on he's like, oh my God, the house is a mess.
Oh yeah.
You know? And when you're in and out of people's homes for 40 years,
Right.
what you see is the other half, they're
Are you talking about the other half, like the 1%? Or you're talking about just
I'm just talking we're all the same, I guess is what I'm saying. What my wife thinks about is a dirty house, right? Okay, there's a dish in the living room, and there's the coat and shoes are by the door. Maybe the kitchen's got some stuff on the counter. No. People live a lot worse than that. So, for those of you out there, quit worrying about what your house looks like when people come over.
Yeah.
People don't care. They're just happy to come. They're just happy to come over.
I don't
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to
Personal
house,
philosophy.
yeah, and it's sparkly clean and smells like Clorox. I mean, that's not real living.
Yeah, we don't live in a parade of homes
Right.
home either.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were about to follow the sex dungeon story or something. I was like,
no, we didn't want to
and
put
they
all
had
that out there.
what laid out?
Right.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have anxiety when people come over to my house, and we're clean.
Right.
You're not gonna white glove test. You might get a little bit of dust, but we clean, right? But man, I think I'm conscious about my house after watching that TV show Hoarder. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, I've seen it in real life.
Oh, have you really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so cringe.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Is that what you?
Is don't feel bad about just a few things thrown around, because there are people out there that clean their house
don't know
since
how to let go
1984.
Anything, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the year Van Halen released?
That's might as well jump.
And everything comes full circle.
Yeah. Lily's gonna have a great time putting all this together.
She'd be laughing. I knew though you and I sitting down in a studio, once I got you relaxed, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
This has been cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
I don't know. I've fought the imposter syndrome for years, and now, yeah.
What do you mean? Do you feel uncomfortable? Or what are you trying to say when you say imposter?
So, imposter. So, obviously I'm not Joe Rogan, but I'm no every podcast celebrity, every celebrity that does anything like this, they got their start somewhere.
Right.
But I'm not expecting to become a podcast celebrity or anything like that, but I'm not one. So it's like all the voices in my head are going, dude, you're so stupid for hitting record on that. Why did you waste your money on this? People aren't gonna like you. You got a stupid voice. You're ugly. Just everything that, I'm an imposter.
Yeah, you got to drop that.
I know.
None of that's real.
I know. It's just my demons.
Yeah.
It's my demons.
We've all got them.
Yeah. Oh,
I just got to beat them down sometimes. They come out.
But I built this studio over 6 months ago.
Did you?
Yeah. That's how much my demons have been winning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're natural at it. Just us going back and forth here. Yeah.
It's
You look good. You feel good.
well, but I think this is the only way I could have done this is you and I sitting across from each other and we just look at each other and the cameras are set in a way so it almost looks like maybe we're talking at the camera, probably more so more so.
Right, because I'm looking right at yours.
Right, I'm
and you're
literally
looking
right
over
on
here.
Yeah, but when I look here, that's not right at the camera,
Yeah.
but that's okay because I'm technically in this chair, you're the host.
Right.
So it's not bad in my head that I'm looking at the guest instead of at the camera.
Yeah.
But this is the only way I could have done this. So now that I've got Lily doing my editing, I mean, I have no excuses. I'm out of excuses. It's
time to roll. I'm actually really excited about this type of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of your comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
You feel like, what am I going to talk about?
Right.
Am I going to say too much? Am I going to, forget what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do I even know what I'm talking about?
That's the imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Do I know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah. So you got to get over that,
Yeah.
Life's too short. Well, thank you very much.
It's going to give the haters some fuel.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Are we?
I guess if you want to be done,
I don't know.
you want to.